Ooh, you got a little bit on the microphone there.
All set. Damn, I like how the audio spikes for that shit. Cracking the can.
Welcome back to Sausage Fest. This is episode 8.
Episode 8, man.
We're 8 deep.
We're 8 deep. We're 2 deep.
Could even say balls deep.
I said 8, Mike. 2. So after this episode, 2 more episodes left until we start the new season.
Until we quit.
Until we
quit.
2 more episodes till our series finale. We leave a brief but incredible impact on the internet.
Our 9 viewers are gonna love it.
Dude, this is gonna be crazy because we're 57 seconds deep, dog. Lost about 50% of the I always like to mark these milestones while we're making these episodes.
See if people can beat them.
Yeah, no, seriously. If you made it this far, I want you to know you're already listening more than probably 75%
the
of
upper echelon of people who listen to our podcast.
You guys are the upper class of Sausage Fest listeners.
You guys are the Sausage Fest, if you will.
Yeah, you guys are the Sausage Fest. So what was I saying? I was saying, oh yeah, we're ahead of our time. People are gonna dig this up in 2025.
We're gonna blow up.
It's gonna be a cult classic. Sausage Fest is gonna be a cult classic. In 2025, we're gonna be posted in fucking New York Times.
It's gonna be like Among Us, but with a shitty internet podcast.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
We're a short 13 episode like sprint, and people are gonna be like, "This was amazing."
Or we could be like The Room of podcasts.
We're so bad, we're good.
Yeah, or like Birdemic, that cost like $13,000 to make. They made like $100 in theaters, and just from DVD sales, they made like millions of dollars. That's gonna be us. Like right now, we're getting 9 views, but in the future,
It's just
millions of dollars.
Skyrocket.
Yeah.
We're gonna make so much off of it.
Me and you are gonna be at our day jobs, and then we're gonna get like emails from like fucking Robert Downey Jr.
I want to be on the show. It's just like,
Get me on.
Okay, Iron Man. I mean, Dr. Doolittle.
Imagine you address him as Dr. Doolittle. Like that's his like most,
Dr. Stark.
That's his most impactful acting presence. Dr. Doolittle.
Your Dr. Doolittle role really changed my life for the better.
He's like, "Are you sure it wasn't like Iron Man?" And I'm like, "What? I don't even know what that is."
I was in like 6 Iron Man movies or like Marvel movies.
I was like, I don't
Dr.
know.
Doolittle from 2018, greatest movie on the planet.
Is it 2018? I thought Dr. Doolittle was like old.
I think it was like last year.
No way, really?
Either that.
They made a shitty remake of Dr. Doolittle?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Jesus
I think it was
Christ.
either that or it was what the fuck was the Sherlock Holmes?
Or no, you're talking about that Penguin movie, aren't you?
No, he did Sherlock. I think he did Sherlock.
Oh, he
Holmes.
did do Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, and that was a pretty good movie. I like that.
Remember the fucking Will Ferrell Sherlock Holmes movie?
The fucking what was that movie called?
I don't even know.
Holmes and Watson.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I was excited for that because I like him and John C. Reilly, but
and then it
was one of the
bombed.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I remember watching it and I was just like, I have not laughed once. Something similar to like this podcast where you.
Oh yeah.
Don't...
Mike, we're now 4 minutes in, so we've lost all but one. One person's still listening.
2 downloads. 2 downloads. Keep it going.
Oh man, that's the last milestone. It shows you how quick these milestones go by.
Drops.
Oh man. Yeah, no, but I mean after this point, pretty much we can just like we're free. We're scot free. We can say whatever.
We can honestly just chill and send it now. We put up a show. It's like, hey, look how cool we are. And it's like 10 minutes in, it
drops. And then we could just say anything. No one would ever find out.
Exactly.
It's like speaking into the void.
We could say anything. We could even say, I can't believe I said that.
Oh my god. You are
I can't believe I said that.
Are you gonna cut something really stupid in?
No.
Like you did last episode?
It's just a moan.
How does it make you feel to know that 0 people heard that that cut in that you did. That was fucking hilarious.
I mean, it's whatever. People will find it in the future.
In 2025,
Yeah,
they'll go,
they'll see.
Jesus Christ, that
This
is one of the most comedic edits I have ever seen.
It's just really fuzzy and like unable to be like made out. It's like, I'm Matt, and this is my
They're all listening on like YouTube too.
YouTube too, YouTube 0.0.
YouTube X.
YouTube triple X. They made a
Red
porn
tube.
website. Red tube.
Oh man.
This is gonna be so much nicer when we have like an actual set and
A studio in the new house.
the new stead.
The new stead.
The stew in the stead.
Dude, oh my god.
The audio equipment comes next week, so we can start using that.
And we
shit.
start doing other stuff too, like skits,
Yeah, we
and,
can start
like,
doing that too.
like street interviews.
That's gonna
God,
be
those are
fucking
gonna be
tight.
so funny.
That's gonna be so good. I'm
The
gonna
thing
get,
is, like, we gotta go to like Boston one day and just like film like tons of them because we can't like do them in Clinton.
we need to do like Black Friday at the Providence Mall with a
Dude.
with a lapel mic.
that would be
That
awesome.
would be amazing.
Oh my god, I think that's the plan now.
Is that the plan? And
Oh my
then
God.
if we ever take a trip or anything, we should film that too.
Oh yeah, no, that for sure would be fun. But I mean, I'm talking like it's coming up, dude.
The on the
The
street
black-
shit.
yeah.
That's like next month.
Yeah,
Next, dude. That's
Black Friday shopping.
That's gonna go so hard.
We gotta get like a set list of questions.
Yeah,
Oh,
we-
we should ask the audience what they want us to ask
Oh.
other people.
Send us questions.
Yeah. I'm gonna set up like a Google like Sheets thing
Google
or
Sheets.
Google whatever, Google submission thing where
And
they
you can
just
send in
us
questions. That's perfect.
And then like we'll get like 30 or something recommendations, and then we'll have everybody vote on like 10 of them.
That'd be
or something.
awesome.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Would it be both of us or just you?
I would do it.
You would
'cause-
do it.
Unless you want to do it.
I'll do
but
a couple.
That's fine.
I feel like it's gonna be like me and be like, hey, you want to answer a question for my interview? And they're gonna be like, no, thank you. And I'll be like, okay.
That's why I'm wearing the hot dog costume.
Are you gonna do a hot dog costume, or are you gonna do like
Yeah.
a mix of hot dog and Santa?
No, I'll wear the hot dog costume. Can we do it like Borat though, where we ask people questions that are like not good questions
Like,
to ask?
like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a tampon right now?
No, like I'm gonna be asking people like, well, something stupid, like
Trying to get it off the dome.
I'm like thinking like, if I see a man that's obviously like very conservative, I'll just say some stupid shit like about masks or something.
So do you voting Biden this year?
Just shit like that'll piss people off. That'd be funny.
Or do it like remember fucking Yucko the clown?
No,
Did you ever
I
see
feel
that?
like I do know who that is.
He was like this wicked. He would go to like Comic-Con and shit and just like trash on people. He would like call like fat people like tubs of monkey shit and like just obliterate people.
Did you watch Call Me Carson's video where he went to E3 and like interviewed like kids and stuff? And they did like Fortnite dances and like they got kicked out of the venue because they were like, they got some kids to like scream about Fortnite, and he was interviewing them, and they were like, there's a business interview going on in here, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. And he's like, okay.
Is that the kind of shit you want to shoot for?
That'd be funny as fuck if I could just get people looking like idiots on camera when I have a hot dog
Or
costume on.
make them admit stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta go in dressed as an idiot and then make people look like bigger idiots than you.
Exactly.
That's kind of the
I
whole
know-
point.
I know Sacha Baron Cohen, when he was filming This Is America, I think is the name of the show, he interviewed some Republican like governor in like the South, like an actual governor, and got him to say some like really racist shit.
No.
Yeah, like really racist shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to fucking like that'd be so funny if you were interviewing someone and they just said something like totally not cool, and you're like, all right,
Drop
thank you.
it, and then you're kind of just like standing there. You like look at the camera and kind of smile and like
Yeah, get me out of here, bro.
fucking cut it.
Cut the tape. Oh, get me the fuck out of here.
I don't even know how are we gonna do it. Are we gonna use the phone and I'm gonna like stand and be like, "Hey, we're filming something. Can you?"
Like, what if I was interviewing like a super conservative guy, and I'm like, okay, this guy's a conservative, so I gotta come up with some shit, and I'm like, dude, what about all these Black Lives Matter riots? And he's like,
"Oh
and
no, that's not."
and
Cool.
he's like, yeah, like they're totally out of line. It's ridiculous. Blue Lives Matter. And I just like look at you and I'm like, dude, I didn't get the fuck out of here.
He's
Like,
gonna hurt me.
Yeah, this guy's gonna fucking kill me if I ask him any more questions.
What if we did like something for Halloween like that as a test run? But I don't even know. Like, there's no way that's.
Well,
like,
I want to do a Halloween episode too
we should go to Salem to record, asking people in
for
the street.
Halloween.
Yo, are you a witch?
You look like a witch.
I'm trying to just go to work.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to make people really awkward.
Yeah, that shit would be so
As
funny.
shitty as it is, that's really funny.
It is really funny.
We're gonna have to blur their faces too.
Oh, for sure. It's gonna be a lot of work for you editing it though.
I'll try it. I'll send
Yeah.
it. It'll
Be
come
funny,
out
huh?
good. That
Oh my god.
that is definitely a great idea that we came up with.
It's got to be careful though because people are assholes too. So.
So what?
Well, I mean, like they might they might just like freak out at us, you know?
So you just sit there and you're like.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying, just like a heads
The only
up.
thing I'm worried about is if someone swings on you. Dude,
Dude,
if someone swings
If
on
someone
you.
swings on me, that like we have to put that.
Yeah, we're putting
Yeah.
that in. It's just I'm
Like,
worried that
that's gonna be used as evidence in court, but it's also in Sausage Fest. Dude, that's gonna be so fucking funny. Just a heads up, we pre-recorded this episode, so when is this episode going out? Is this next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So today's October 7th.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is gonna be coming out next week, and then so that's 8, and then we're filming 9 tomorrow also, right? Episode 9.
Do you want to, or do you want to save that for next week with the new audio equipment?
We could save that for next week, yeah, and then the Halloween episode can be like our wrap-up episode.
9.5. We should just do it where it's like
No, I think that should be our wrap-up episode. That'd be a
Episode 10.
great. Yeah, that would be a great wrap-up episode.
We
The
should do it.
Halloween episode.
and if like in between the time where we get like an actual camera on us, we should do it like 10.1, 10.2. So we have like 10 episodes that are like the point episodes, the intermission series. But like, granted, we can.
I really
scrap
just,
that.
I just really think we got that 10 episode deep thing. You know,
Yeah.
have that final, the cutoff be Halloween.
We should do
We
it.
should name it Halloweeny 2020 because I really think we're gonna have to reuse that every
Yep.
year because that's just so fucking funny.
Do you want to do it so it's like 30 minutes of a podcast and then 30 minutes of like an on the street sort of skit for Halloween with
For Halloween?
with trick or
I
treating?
think we
and
should
shit?
have that on the street stuff, like season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah,
What do you want to
that's
do?
gonna be season 2 is gonna go so fucking hard though.
You know what we should do? At the end of every season, we should bring on every past guest in one big episode.
Dude, we've only had 2 guests so far.
I know.
though.
So that's why it's probably like a more doable thing now. But like next
Yeah.
season, if we get like 10 guests,
Yeah.
get all 10 back.
Like our episode 1 plan, where we got like fucking 6 people in the studio, and we're like, "So tell us about yourself."
And then we're gonna have that big breakthrough episode for the beginning of season 2.
Oh yeah,
That one's in the hit.
that's gonna be awesome. And then
That-
we're gonna do the on the street interviews.
Yep.
And should we have like one on the street interview per like episode, or what are you thinking?
I was thinking of having it. I was thinking we record a fuck ton on that Black Friday, and then we take a portion of it and send it out as a video,
Yeah,
and then we take parts of it and then kind of like sprinkle it through episodes to sort of keep some attention, I guess.
yeah, for sure. I think once we add the on the street interviews, like people will watch the YouTube videos more. I just don't know what we would do for like Spotify and like the Apple Podcasts.
I think you just put it up as audio.
Oh
And
yeah.
It's just like, oh, go check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's a good idea. I feel bad. We haven't had like many stories so far this podcast. We're just kind of laying out the groundwork
Facts
right now.
of the plan.
Yeah, facts.
It works.
It does, yeah.
It's
No,
interesting.
I'm excited, honestly. I mean, we still have to get.
We could set up an OnlyFans.
We could, a Patreon OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude, and we can like put our bare asses on it. Or better yet, our sausages.
Oh God.
We need to get like a logo.
Yeah, I plan on getting a logo. We should get a Sausage Fest like banner
Dude, I want
and
to
hang it in the shed.
Dude, you know what I want? You know what I want ideally? I want like an old like 70s neon sign. Imagine that.
It says Sausage
Yeah.
Fest.
Imagine how fucking cool that'd be.
That'd be so
Like,
cool.
you know the hot
Dude,
one?
if we get nowhere with this, that would totally be fine if we had the coolest stew ever.
Yeah, we just
Like,
fucking
we had, like, a-
drop episodes and
Yeah.
like no one watches them. But they're like,
We got, like,
top
We
quality.
get like mini fridges and we get neon signs, banners, rugs, like gaming chairs coming into this fucking nice ass bougie table. We crank out episodes and get 4 views. Dude, people walk in to be guest stars. They're like, "Holy fucking
this
shit!"
is gonna bang. They leave with like a goodie bag with like a sticker and like a pencil, and you're just like, all right, no one's gonna watch this shit.
My parents don't even watch this.
Our only promotion is like giving the pencils to schools to give to kids when they lose a pencil, and then like people putting stickers on like the back of stop signs and
We
shit.
go to like local tax firms, and we're just like, "Can you hand these pencils
Hey,
to
here's
your
this
employees?"
brochure. Can you put this in your big brochure thing next to the Canopy Lake?
Just a Sausage Fest and like pictures of our studio.
Please watch it. Sausage Fest. Our subtext is please watch ...
You know what I've had trouble with though is marketing this podcast. It's kind of hard to like really get the word out there, you know.
I mean, we send it out on Snapchat.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's just marketing it to the same people, and those people, like, you're only gonna get so many viewers, like, even after this much time, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to, keep reaching new audiences, and that's kind of hard to do when you start. And I don't know how I want to do that, you know.
I don't even know how to.
Yeah,
I guess it's kind of
I've
used.
thought about printing out like posters and shit and putting them up, but
That'd be cool.
it would be, but
You need to have a logo and shit for that.
yeah. Plus, I don't know like where I would hang the shit up, anyways.
I mean,
you know.
Yeah. Can't do it in like the middle of town.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's tough. It's hard to reach new people when you're just beginning, but you know.
I mean, as long as you just keep pumping it out, it should eventually work.
Yeah, for sure.
That's honestly what I think. I think as long as episodes keep coming out and shit keeps happening, it'll end up working.
When was the first episode we put out?
A month ago.
No, it was more than a month ago. Because
like-
episode 4 was a month ago.
Oh, I think it was more than a month. It might have been August 14th.
It was 2 months ago. Hold on, let me check the date on it. The big one. The big one now has 202 views. That's crazy.
It's the big one.
July 28th, 2020.
Damn.
Wow. That was a long time ago, dude.
We've been putting this thing through the ringer.
There was just like a long gap between episode 5 and episode 6.
Yeah.
September 6th, and then episode 6 was September 25th. So,
Once we get a more like compact recording schedule where we can meet up and actually record.
it's like the last 3 episodes have been every like 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
So now we're just like, that's why we're filming now, so we have like
I'm gonna schedule this one to go up like maybe tonight, probably next week.
yeah, we should get this one because we just posted an episode yesterday. So we should get this one next week, and then the episode we're doing tomorrow, the week after, and then we should do the Halloween episode same day, I think.
As Halloween.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
I was thinking like.
And then that's the end of the season.
So for the Halloween episode, we can break through and have the full studio set up.
What do you mean, like at your new place?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's ideal. When are you guys moving out?
Like. It's whenever the thing actually like gets sold to us, and then we get to go in. It's like literally waiting day by day for it.
Yeah.
But once we get the call, I get to go in, clean it, and then they're not moving in until like November 1st. So I have that period of time from when I get in there to November 1st.
So do we actually have a real shed though? Like, do we actually have a shed?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm converting one of the 4 garages into like a full studio.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be cool. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. I know.
This is definitely not a very
yeah,
funny episode.
We haven't been telling many jokes, to be frank, but there's just stuff that we've been thinking that we kind of want to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
For sure.
you know, I don't know, just laying the groundwork, showing everybody what's possible. You know, I think that we're looking pretty good right now. Obviously, we got
I mean, looking pretty good.
yeah, quite literally looking good right now. I'm looking great. Mike just ordered some microphones, so
Microphones.
production quality goes up every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Then we just need a camera.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2.
Gotta get the camera, gotta get the logo, gotta mark it.
We could ask Adrian.
Yeah, no, for sure.
For the test.
For sure.
Or for the Halloween episode, at least. Imagine the fucking Halloween episodes in 4K. That'd be fucking dope.
But it's just like the picture. It's still the picture that we used.
We could actually get the video in 4K.
That'd be so funny.
That'd be fucking gangster.
So the new consoles are coming out in November. Are you buying either of them?
I might be getting the PS5.
You're getting the PS5?
I think so.
Why do you want to get the PS5?
Because it looks way better than the Xbox.
Because the games that are coming out for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get yet. I think I'm going to get the Xbox, though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, just the specs are better, so I don't know.
But the games are better on the PlayStation.
You know, the Spider-Man game is one that I've strongly considered, but I mean, other than that, I haven't really played many
and then the next God of War.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good game, but that's not going to, change my mind. Plus, like, I'm not sure if you heard, but the Resident Evil game, they actually had to, like, I forget what the word is for it, but they basically had to, like, lower the quality of the game so it could run better on the PS5. Because it just didn't run.
I'm playing that on PC.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because it didn't run at the speed they wanted it to when they put it up to, like, the PC and the Xbox.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for Cyberpunk.
Oh, Cyberpunk? Everybody's pumped about Cyberpunk. I'm very cautious about it.
It went gold, so it's happening. I don't know the date exactly, but it's definitely happening.
November something.
Yeah, sometime in November.
17th to the 27th, somewhere in there, I think.
It's gonna go crazy.
I don't know, man. I really hope it's good, but have you seen the driving mechanics for it yet?
No.
Looks pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, I watched a gameplay trailer of, like, the driving mechanics, and it's so wonky, but the world looks really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great... You can customize your genitals.
I don't think that's true.
It is true.
I don't think that's true.
It is true. I mean, it's just if you choose to have any.
Dude, Ready Player One in Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is Ready Player One.
Dude, I don't know if you guys knew this, but they actually have these things called the omnidirectional treadmills. Yeah, Mike and I talk about that sometimes. They have these omnidirectional treadmills they're working on, which is basically like you can like put on like VR, whatever you call them, VR headset, and then you get the controllers too, and you can basically like walk on the treadmill any direction, and it'll like go with you. Like it's like a circle. It's not like a treadmill that's like vertical. It's like a circle. So you can just like walk whichever direction and it'll go that way with you. And if you change directions, it'll change directions too.
It's supposed to fucking sweet.
Yeah, I mean it's been in whatever testing for like 4 years. So
that's why you buy a house out in the woods and get internet and then fucking
waste away.
Live a different life. Leave your miserable regular life and go to the digital world where you have e-hookers and e-cocaine.
Dude, what if they made like the Ready Player One world, but it was like owned by EA? So it's like
so it's real life.
It's just real life again. You're like, yes, I can go to the fucking E-World.
I get default clothes I can change. Default clothes pack, $20. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Nike shirt, $95.
Like actual prices too, so it's not really microtransactions. We at EA are producing a new thing we like to call transactions.
E-transactions.
Gone with the micro. We are going full transaction.
We're going macro. These are macro
These
transactions.
are macro transactions. You know the price of a Coke? Double it. That's how
yeah.
much it costs.
Oh shit! Coke is $1 now. It's actually $2 in
It's actually $4.75.
And because it's an E-World, you also have to get an E-job. So you're now an E-accountant.
You're also...
Oh my god. They just start marketing shit to you and the games too.
It's just pop-up ads.
You get in a car, you get in your Tesla that you bought after working 600 hours, and there comes like a Lay's commercial.
You have to get a subscription to the actual game. Otherwise, there's pop-up ads all the time.
You have to pay to survive.
That's the subscription.
And then you come out of your game and you have to do the same fucking thing.
You have to like actually eat.
Oh my god.
That'd be great.
Ugh.
A dystopian future where that happens is in our grasps.
We just gotta make sure that EA
Dude.
does not own the E-World.
Did you see when fucking Trump was in the Oval Office and he was like, doctors like checked my DNA and they were like,
oh yeah,
it's not DNA, it's USA.
USA.
I was like, no way this
that
dude
was
just.
so fucking funny.
I was like,
dude.
no way this dude just said he was built different.
This man was like, your DNA recovered so fast, we've never seen anything like it. And he's like, that's because it's USA. And they're like, what the fuck did you just... Or they fucking nutted. They're like, oh my god!
They just poof out of existence and he's just there alone, just like, USA.
It's because it's USA.
That's like the greatest fucking mic drop on the planet.
Dude, that's either they either laughed at him because he sounded so fucking stupid, or they were like, "That's dope as fuck."
They were probably like, "It's dope as fuck."
Yeah.
If they're Trump's like specified doctors.
Yeah, that's true. Trump was probably like, "I want these doctors," and so they're scared to lose their $1 million job.
Dude, I couldn't even imagine being like the personal person for a certain thing for the president. Or
I'd imagine it's wicked fucking easy.
yeah, and you probably
Yeah.
get paid a lot of money.
Yeah, like his like hairstylist, dog.
Yeah, the presidential makeup.
Yeah, dog.
just
Like
whatever.
they probably only like do him. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And they probably get like 6 figures a year. Like they probably
From
work.
taxpayer money. They get paid taxpayer money to do the president's hair.
Your money goes to makeup on Donald Trump.
You know what I wasn't understanding? People were freaking out. They're like, "Why does?" It's like, of course he was cured of cancer because he gets to, or not cancer, of COVID because he goes to the top of the line. He has access to everything, and it's like, yeah, no shit, he's the fucking president.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird because, like, if you didn't get the top of the line, if he died because of COVID, people would be like, what the fuck?
Wow,
Why?
that top of the line stuff really sucks.
Yeah,
but it's like, I'm
why-
cured, and it's like, wow, he's really getting top of the line stuff
Like,
while
they-
no one else can.
Don't be mad at anybody. I mean, I think it's kind of fucked up that poor people don't have access to the same, like, healthcare that, like, rich people do.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's
he's
fair.
also the president. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of gotta give him the top of the line.
Exactly.
So,
Like the leader in chief doesn't get the top. He has to
Yeah.
get equal to the citizens.
yeah, right? Like, he goes to, like, what if, like, it was the other way around? Like, if you were poor, you had the best healthcare.
Yeah.
Like, the president has to go to, like a fucking hospital that hasn't updated since the 70s.
Like an Indian minute clinic.
She just has to go to a minute clinic. I have COVID. They're like,
Dude, I was
have
watching.
you tried running on the treadmill? Or
I was watching this video, and like this chick went to, where did she fucking go? She went to Turkey. She went to Turkey to get her boobs done, and they fucked up so bad. Her like nipple rotted off, and then she started bleeding out of the hole.
That's disgusting.
I
Why would you
know.
even say that?
Because it's fucking gross, but at the same time, it's like people go to other countries to get plastic surgery
Yeah,
done
because
cheaper.
it's cheaper. I don't. What's the whole thing with like Swedish bank accounts? Because like all like people that like have a shit ton of illegal money hide it in like offshore bank accounts, and I don't know why. I don't understand that.
I think it's because it's like untrackable. 'Cause
Maybe.
they can only track within their banks. Like China can't. Well, I can't say that because I probably don't fucking know. But
Dude, in China they probably have access to everything.
yeah, China.
That shit's fucking...
China's really the leading country.
Do you know China has the most exports, like the highest amount of money made off of exports in the world?
Well, duh.
That's crazy.
They have so many people, and they just go there and they're like, "Will you make?
Can you make this McDonald's toy?
Will you make 17 billion McDonald's boys?" And they're like, "Yes, we can do that. We can do that right now, actually." And you're just like, "Holy shit!" They actually delivered.
Dude, I remember I used to get so fucking excited to have the McDonald's toys, dog.
I was only ever hyped about the Pokemon ones.
Oh god, I don't even remember those ones.
All the other ones were stupid. You always got like the Crudes or Despicable Me.
I remember the Crudes ones.
Dude, the Crudes had like a stuffed sloth.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know where it is in my house, but we still have one of those Crude toys.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna go buy a Happy Meal on my way home, and I'm gonna fucking see what toy I get.
Can I get the toy, please?
Can I get the boy toy? That sounds really fucking weird to say, the boy toy.
Or the girl toy. That doesn't sound as weird.
No, it's just boy toy. Like, that sounds really fucking weird.
That does sound really weird.
Girl toy sounds like whatever. But boy toy, there's something about it, man. I got my flu shot yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm still scared of needles, man.
I am too.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Apparently you're supposed to grow out of it when you're like an adult. Because like a lot of kids have it, but very few adults have it.
Fear of needles?
Yeah.
Really? You're supposed to grow out of that?
Like most people, like 90% of kids grow out of their fear of needles.
Dude, I'm still afraid of glass.
Really?
Like broken glass.
Oh, I'm not afraid of that. It doesn't, like, because I'm like, whatever. If I have shoes on, I'm fine. If I don't, I'm like, all right, I'm going to walk away.
Yeah.
It's very easy to control. But with shots, like, you have to get a flu shot or you're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
Which means I'm not endorsing not getting a flu shot. I'm saying, though, I wouldn't get a flu shot if I didn't have to because I'm fucking terrified.
I didn't get one. I haven't gotten sick in like 2 years.
Yeah, my friend
Knock
said that
on
too.
wood.
I would still highly recommend getting your flu shot, though.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you can get.
You should definitely get your flu shot if you can. But I mean, I'm just like terrified of needles, man. If my mom didn't make me get a flu shot, I would not have gotten a flu shot because I'm just like terrified of them.
Really?
Yeah, no.
She made you get one?
Yeah, I don't like because it's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just like terrified of that shit, dude. Like having a needle in my arm.
Isn't
It's
the needle
so gross.
Isn't the needle like this big?
Yeah, it's pretty small and like it's not wide either. It's just like it feels weird getting something in your arm.
Into your vein.
Which I mean is like a good thing because it shows I'll never do heroin.
Yeah, that's a very good thing.
Heroin is never in my life now because I'm terrified of needles.
That's the Matthew Harras seal of approval.
I will never do heroin.
And you should too.
And you shouldn't either. Mike, the way you phrase those words kind of freaked me out there. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
And you should try.
Do heroin.
Shouldn't try it.
Do heroin. Do it.
Dude,
Don't do it.
How do people even like? I'm sure there's a logical, well, not logical, but I'm sure there's like a reason for it, and I'm totally privileged for not being able to understand. But I don't know how people start doing like hard drugs like that.
Partying, dog.
Yeah, I get it. Partying and like being around the wrong people, but like,
Dude, fucking.
I don't know.
Your boy Jared busts out a fucking 8-ball, and all of a sudden.
What is it with you and this Jared guy? I don't even know where this name came from.
I don't know
like
either.
the last episode, it was Jared that you
Was it?
hated. Now it's yeah.
I don't remember.
Because I remember you said Jared. I'm like, Jared, that's such a fucking weird name to just pull out of nowhere.
Is it?
Yeah, and now you're like Jared.
Really
And I'm
calling
like,
out all the people
dude,
named Jared
facts.
out there, huh?
You just lost every single person that listened to this. That's name is Jared.
Every Jared.
In 2025.
So we went from 0 to 0.
No. In 2025, we're gonna be popping off. We're gonna have like 1.8 million on this episode.
If we actually take off and we look back on this in 2025,
And we just start listening to this, we're like, fuck, I should not have said that. We're like endorsing heroin halfway through the episode.
Dude, if anything, these are gonna be awesome to look back on.
Oh yeah, for
These
sure.
are gonna be so
We're
funny.
gonna be like 30. We're gonna be like, oh my fucking god, what?
Dude,
I
episode
said
2
that?
is gonna be horrible to re-listen to.
Dude, it's gonna be horrible for you and Liz. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, but you have to re-listen to it.
I know, dude. That's gonna be tough to listen to. I don't even know what my worst episode was.
You've been pretty consistent.
Yeah, I don't think I've said anything like really bad.
I think last episode was like one of my worst.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
No reason whatsoever.
Dude, you busted out you were like, we have fuck our girlfriends on this podcast. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I think you've lost it, dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that in turn made me have a bad feeling about the episode.
You were like, I don't know if we should post this.
Dude, that's the exact feeling I had.
Dude, that presidential I mean, I feel bad, because I gotta end this episode soon, because I actually have a meeting I gotta go to, but I feel bad this episode, we haven't had many, fucking, hilarious jokes, but I feel like it's important to update everybody about, where we are and where we want to be, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on break for school.
Yeah,
so we're going to have a lot of free time. We're going to have the new studio with that free time.
I feel really bad that we haven't uploaded consistently every, week and a half or 2 weeks, something like that. We're supposed to be uploading every week. I feel bad about that. But I've just been crazy stressed recently.
I'm
crazy
hoping
stressed.
With the new studio and everything and break, I hope we can get up to, 2 episodes a week.
Yeah. I mean, what's the address on your new house? Do you know? No. Actually, you probably shouldn't say that anyways, so it doesn't matter. Just imagine the shit blows up and you're like, it's actually 27 East Street. You get fucking bombed for us.
Give me your mail-in vote now.
2024 COVID still exists, but everybody's threatening you for your mail-in.
There's a whole mob outside of the house. You endorsed heroin in episode 8.
We know you did. My brother died from a heroin overdose, and
like-
now I'll bomb your house.
They have fucking pitchforks and torches and shit. You're just like, what the fucking shit?
They're like, you don't remember when you said 27 East Street on the podcast? And you're like,
Or all of a sudden,
fuck.
you just shadow drop, or you drop a fucking random address to someone random's house. They're just
Yeah, facts. I throw out one of my friends'
oh,
addresses.
dude, that's so shitty. Yeah, email us
And
at our
they
PO box, 27
D.
East
Dot
Street.
Trump 13.
At 37 North Street.
Hit my P.O. Box, 17 East Street, apartment 16.
Hit my PO box 6969. Dude, that
69
needs to be our
Bang Street.
That needs to be our fucking PO box.
Dude, if we become millionaires off this, we should just buy a dumbass house on some funny sex number street. We go to Bang Street.
Dude, make a fake
Dong Avenue.
Make FaZe Clan 2. Just without the Z.
A name drop FaZe Clan in this episode. Man, fuck FaZe.
Could you imagine?
Dude, we just start beef with random ass.
That should be our thing.
Fuck FaZe Clan,
Yeah,
okay?
this is official. Sausage
Listen to
Fest
this,
is an
listen to this.
enemy of FaZe Clan.
Lele Pons sucks.
Damn, 2 enemies in 1.
Yeah, facts. We just did a 2-for-1.
They're gonna do a diss track on us.
Facts.
Or they're gonna fight us.
KSI, dumb.
Dog, would you box anybody?
No,
if you had
absolutely.
beef?
I wouldn't box anybody because I'd lose against almost
If it was
anybody.
the Logan Paul KSI level of boxing,
Oh.
would you do it for the
Dude,
fucking
that's so
joke?
much money though.
Would
I might do that because of how much money that is, Doug.
Who would you have to be fighting for it to be worth your time?
Probably you.
Me?
Yeah.
And that,
The box and
for the-
fucking
for the
MGM.
for the ownership of Sausage Fest.
Who gets to introduce the next episode?
Our total of like 6 people who all watch.
6 people buy tickets to it. The winner gets like $10.
The tickets are free. You just have to sign up online.
We rent out the MGM Arena, but only 6 people.
We go in debt. It's a pay-per-view event too.
And one person buys it.
It's like, oh, fucking $20. We're actually taking the revenue from pay-per-view and we're gonna give it back to the fans. The one guy in the back's just like, fuck yeah.
The one guy who accidentally paid for it.
Let's fucking do it! You're gonna fucking rock him, Matt!
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny, dude.
I'd love it if our thing was just starting beef with people.
That'd be so
We're
funny.
always on drama alert. Every other episode.
Oh, let's get right into the news.
On this episode, Sausage Fest.
Sausage Fest name drops another 4 people.
It's over.
They won't stop name dropping.
Imagine we started another YouTube apocalypse.
What was the YouTube apocalypse?
The ad
apocalypse. But when was that? Was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'd love to be on the forefront of just like causing shit.
Apocalypse 2.
Imagine we get into YouTube Rewind and they're like, all right, we need you to do this. They're like this? No.
Absolutely.
No.
What the fuck are you doing?
No.
No.
You just consistently do it to the point where they're just like, all right, we're going to have to ask you to leave. And you're not.
They kick us out of YouTube Rewind. That'd be mad funny.
There's no way we get into YouTube Rewind. We gotta be like, hey, buy my makeup and merch.
And then we like might make it if we get like 200 million views on our channel.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I gotta get going. I actually do have a meeting to get to. So.
Oh, a meeting, business. We have to actually get to our first Sausage Fest business meeting.
I never said that. It's for me.
So
Mike is not joining me.
we're gonna wrap this one up.
Oh. See you, Mike.